All right. I know we're not used to such a crowd, but here's the deal. This case is something that we've all gotten our toes wet on for the last year or so. Thanks to conversations between Reed and some agents across FISA and other agency teams, we've managed to get enough intel to form a picture of what's going on. Following information gathered at the Caesars car dealership in North Hills, we understand that there's a significant transnational deal going down tonight at Port Hoken, right here in the city. It seems that a group of local arms dealers have been stockpiling large quantities of modified weapons to be sent to cartels and smugglers in Mexico, fueling tensions along our border. This group is using a series of Russian container ships to haul cargo all across the western seaboard. We've located and traced cargo arriving in Vancouver and all the way down to Colombia. This is a big operation. We estimate over $1 million worth of product every few weeks in exchange here. It's been going on for quite some time. Most, if not all, of the cargo is coming out of this singular point of exchange at the port of Los Sueños. Now, we're not entirely sure where the cargo is being held. The port is a busy place, it's running day and night, there's a lot of fucking activity going on, and it's about 7,500 acres of space. However, we've managed to isolate it down to 3 terminals. Reservation Terminal A, or Warehouse 1 area, Terminal D, and Terminal J. LSPD will take Terminal A, HRT will focus on Terminal D, and ATF is on Terminal J. THU will be on standby for aerial support, but we want to keep this quiet until shit goes down, so expect a 10 to 20 minute delay, best case if the weather holds. We're looking at the worst time to launch this, folks. Antonio is making landfall tonight. It's gonna get bad. Now, rather than slow things down anymore, each of your individual leads has the exact details of what we're doing. They'll brief you all individually as you head out. I don't think there's a need for me to stress how important this mission is. Gear up! Report back to your element leaders in the garage in 5 minutes.
I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Yeah, I got something you're gonna love, but it's gonna cost you.
Well, you don't make those decisions. I do.
Double. No. Triple.
We're done here.
God damn it. Sit down, will you? This is serious. I've got something serious for you, but I need to get out if I tell you.
Out?
Out of the city, out of the state, hell, even out of the country.
Steady on, cowboy. Tell me what you've got, and then we'll talk. I've always been fair in the past.
Officer Roberts, please report to staff several minutes.
Yeah, you have. But this is something different. I'm sure you guys already know about some dodgy-ass shit going on at the port.
We might.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I happen to know a guy who knows a guy who works down at the port. He told us about the shit that's going on down there, the stuff that's coming through.
I was told you wanted...
Will you? This is serious. I've got something serious for you.
I've always been fair in the past.
Yeah, you have. Dodgy-ass shit going on at the port.
We might.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I happen to know a guy who knows a guy who works down at the port. He told us about the shit that's going on down there, the stuff that's coming through. We're talking about a supply chain that runs from South America and up into Canada. Everything on the West Coast moves to Los Sueños.
Drugs?
No, man, bigger. Guns. Big guns, and lots of them. They're coming in on these big, Russian ships. It's the biggest unkept secret on the docks. Everybody knows it's going on, but they've all got the common sense not to say anything about it.
Interesting. So what makes you so stupid to do it?
I'm in trouble anyway, and I need out. Like I said, I need out. Out!
We'll see. When's the next shipment coming in?
That's just it. They're always coming in, day or night. It's just a constant stream. But tomorrow night, that's the mother lode. They got everything coming down to work. I'm talking about the biggest shipment they've ever had. It would be a fucking gold mine for you.
Forgive me for not jumping with joy. Something about this doesn't feel right.
Jesus, Sweat, man, this is real. The realest thing ever. You've got to trust me. I've never given you the wrong advice before.
Officer Brooks, please call
I'll
down.
make some calls and ask
Officer
around.
Brooks,
If this pans out, I'll be in touch. Now, scram before before someone recognizes you.
Yeah, it's me. I've just gotten word on something that's going to interest your department. Meet me at the usual coffee house in 15.